Hey guys, whoop whoop, it's your boy Joshua the Murderer. Just letting you know that I'm re-uploading this video of the interview I did with Devereaux. The reason why it's not on the channel is because I got copyrighted. I showed a little bit too much stuff on the Dragon Ball Z conversation, but I took all that footage out, and I'm able to at least give you a lot of the portion of the interview with Devereaux because I want you guys to see it because it was very good, and there was a certain part of the live stream that it wasn't airing anymore. But there's your chance to see all of it. Just giving you a little heads up before we start the show. Thank you for support. Like, hit subscribe if you like what you see. Hit the comment button. This week is Juggalo Hollow 4. So I think this is a great conversation to have before Juggalo Hollow 4. We talk a little bit about music and stuff like that towards the end. It's an interview that I want you to see. But yeah, it's a little PSA. This is the interview. This is from the live stream from me and Devereaux from last Wednesday. Had to cut it due to copyright issues, but hey, we just keep moving. Whoop whoop. Enjoy the interview. Like and hit subscribe. Much love. Welcome everyone to another edition of Whoops Up, Whoops Down, the Juggalo Movie Podcast, or whatever the fuck I want to call it. Today is a special, special, special day. I have the man himself, Mr. Devereaux, as we talk about Dragon Ball Z, because today is Saiyajin Day or Saiyan Day. I think the Japanese celebrate on March 18th. I think it's because of that's the day that Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time. So it's a great, great day to celebrate it by talking about Cooler and Fusion Reborn. And I have something special. We're actually going to see scenes from the sub. We're going to watch some little fight sequence, and we're going to talk about Dev's experience with Dragon Ball and everything else. I'm just really excited. Let's bring the man on the stage right now. What's up, Dev?
Hey, whoop, whoop. What's up, Josh?
I've been super excited about this since we talked about it a couple
Yep.
weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So,
bro. Thank you for having me on, dog.
no problem. I mean, other than talking about ICP Dragon Ball, it's like I don't get to talk to a lot about people about Dragon Ball, and you found out that I'm serious about this anime.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm hyped.
So before we get into it, like when was your first experience with Dragon Ball? Like when did you discover it?
I found out about Dragon Ball on Toonami as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember coming home from school and it would what was it, Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, it was Cartoon Network had Toonami. Yeah, it was like the 5 o'clock like slot was like from 5 to like maybe 7 was just like anime, like yeah, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because when you think about it, that's like prime time. So the kids, like, I would come home and like catch it. I think I probably saw my first episode during like the Frieza saga, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And we picked up there, and I used to get mad because I guess now looking like researching into it, like the dub hadn't caught up to itself yet. So instead of like playing, they hadn't like lapped it yet. So they would start the series from all the way to brand new. So
yeah,
I think like right before Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, like literally the episode before it happened, they threw you back to the first Raditz episode. And I like
Raditz, which
lost my mind.
I always find it ridiculous that in the States are like we're gonna start with Z and not even it's like fuck Dragon Ball. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
right.
actually going back, Dragon Ball, just going back and watching just the first OG, that is essential to me. Because you can see the progression and levels. So when you get to Raditz, it's actually a big fucking deal. You're like, holy shit, this guy I've been following for 200 episodes, 100 plus episodes, now an alien. You're like, oh shit, and he has a brother, because it's like mind blowing. And Piccolo, because like
yes,
to me, like you get a lot of like the early Z characters, Ten Shinhan, Yamcha, Krillin. Like when they fight Nappa and Vegeta, you don't when you first get in the American Z dub, you're like, who's these scrubs? And then once you go back to OG Dragon Ball, you're like, nah, Ten Shinhan was the shit.
Yeah, I mean they were kind of factors back in the day because
Oh yeah,
I mean in the World Tournament you had Tien, I think you had Yamcha was putting it down, Krillin was going crazy.
Yamcha
Like
was actually always the scrub, actually.
yeah, for sure. And like I mean, they were still like that was the Z Fighter crew for a little bit there before the whole power struggle kind of changed and as time went on or whatever. But yeah, like watching Dragon Ball initially, because I think they premiered it on the same channel a little later on, like after Z
Yes.
happened, if I'm not
Yeah, so
mistaken.
Z was going on. I think like Z came first. I think like maybe the next episode would be Dragon Ball because I
Right.
remember watching OG Dragon Ball at that time. Okay, so my experience actually, I kind of remember it. It was 1999. My mom had this big screen TV. I remember getting up at like 7 in the morning. I turned on, I think Fox, and they had. I remember Rock the Dragon, 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 Rock the Dragon, and that theme song. I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
I don't think I really got super hardcore into it. Probably into the Boo Saga is where I finally was like locked in.
Okay.
And then I remember when like Majin Vegeta happened, he blows himself up, and then they started over again. I was just like,
Yes, that's you're
what?
so
What a
right.
dark ending!
You
What
had
a
to
dark
catch up.
ending! Like, whoa!
Yeah, you had to catch up from that. Man, yeah, that was a nightmare. I think they did it in the Cell Saga as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was crazy there for a little bit. You had to go back and just rewatch everything at their mercy, and yeah, it was kind of crazy.
It's been a long time since I saw the dub. You watched the dub of Cooler and Fusion Reborn.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
actually went back and watched the dub. It's been a long time since I've seen the dub, any dub. I think the last dub I saw was Broly, Super Broly on theaters. I didn't see the sub. I saw the dub version, and it was just weird hearing Sean Schimmel and Chris Sabat
Yeah.
again. I was just like, whoa. And it actually was like nostalgic a little bit because I actually remember seeing Cooler back in the day, and I can see why Cooler pops off because there is a stock difference between the sub and the dub of Cooler.
So what I didn't know at the time, being a kid, I walked into Best Buy for the me and my dad used to just go because back in the day, Best Buy used to have CDs, DVDs,
I
just a
remember
bunch of
that.
different cool media or whatever. And I had no idea that DBZ had movies, right? Because they hadn't shown them on the TV yet. And there wasn't really a way to kind of know about it. The internet is still somewhat in an infancy, so like you were just kind of like at the mercy of the retailers and the TV at that point. So I remember walking in, and this is when VHSs were going crazy, and they had it right there, like Cooler's Revenge, and I was like, "What is that? I never needed anything more in my life." You know what I mean? Like,
Right, especially because you started with
dude,
the Frieza saga, and now you're just like, who's cooler and why does he look like Frieza?
exactly. So I need this. I need to see what is in this, and for sure, like my dad got it for me, and I mean, yeah, the rest is history.
Have you ever read the manga?
No, not all the way. I have like a handful of them, and I have read them, but I don't have the entire thing.
The story, it moves faster, I would say. It moves a lot
Okay.
faster, and some of it's a little different too. I just did a reread starting from Dragon Ball, and I read it all the way through Z, and it's just like fun. It's just fun, especially when you read OG Dragon Ball. I love OG Dragon Ball manga. It starts off pretty silly, but when it hits that first tournament, it was just like it moves.
The criticism I have with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is kind of the similar like Mega Man. I don't know if you're into Mega Man at all, but
No, Mega Man. I try to get in Mega. I try to play the OG games. Those fucking shit's hard as hell.
yeah, they're super difficult. And like same with Mega Man and Mega Man X. Like X just added this like extra layer of like violence and like cutting
Yeah,
edges to it that I just immediately was attracted to. And like Dragon Ball as like a kid, I was like, I don't really get this too much, but then as an adult, I kind of understood it more because I'm expecting Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z to be like akin, and they're just like a little different. It's more like focused on, I guess, the relationships and kind of building the characters instead of like Z does it as well, but it's more like action focused to a
yes.
certain degree. And as time goes on, you can tell like Dragon Ball, it just started to become Z over time, and it just it was just a
Do you know
natural.
why they were called it? So originally, when because it's cool, it's just weird when you go back and start to find the history that this shit was coming out in the fucking 80s. Like the
Yeah,
Japanese people
no
were
doubt.
eating in the
Yeah,
80s. They were
yeah,
just
yeah.
eating. Uh that they were originally before Dragon Ball Z was called Dragon Ball Z, they were gonna call it just Dragon Ball, just the next episode of Dragon Ball. And I think a producer Toei was like, no, we need to distinguish between adulthood and like a clear cut here, and that's they call it Z. Genius. And then the rest are history, to the point where like the manga, right, was just called Dragon Ball. There was no Z. So when the manga came over to America, finally, they distinguished it as Z. So when they made it English, now it became Z.
Yep.
So then I actually did a little research about why, like, because when we watched Cooler, I had questions, a lot of questions. Like, where is Vegeta?
Yep.
Where's this setting place at? And I found out the movie came out while the series was still going on. It came out June 20th of 1991 is when Cooler's Revenge firstly came out.
91.
Yeah, 1991 is fucking crazy.
That's crazy. So Cooler is older than Carnival of Carnage.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's kind of, think about that. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, so it was between episode 99 and episode 100 is when Cooler's Revenge came out.
So that's what he's traveling to that planet?
So Super Saiyan just happened.
Okay.
So 99, the episode prior.
It makes no sense because
it doesn't, but I kind of think the logic here a little bit. So 99 is when the Namekian Shenlong comes back, Porunga. He comes back to life because, and they send everybody to Earth.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So the next episode is when Gohan kind of helps his dad out for like a little bit. But the episode after that is Goku and Frieza on Namek by themselves. So at this point, Vegeta's so Cooler came out while the Frieza saga is still going on.
Interesting.
But it's like an alternate universe where it's like, all right, Goku has come back already. Because like in the first scene, we see Goku at Roshi's house.
Yes.
In the sub, it says Roshi says, "Wow, he's gotten a lot stronger since he came back from fighting Frieza."
Yes.
Oh, wow. And the dub is a little different. They kind of mention it a little bit, but it's a little different. But it's just like, okay, so this is supposed to be post Frieza saga. I'm like, all right, but Goku doesn't know instant transmission. Doesn't know it yet.
That's the biggest like red flag I had with that whole.
Or when Cooler shows up, he didn't instantly go to Super Saiyan.
Right. It wasn't innate, and it's assumed that he like had to learn it again.
He had to like awaken. It almost like it reflect. It's almost like we're seeing a movie version of the Frieza saga to the point.
Yes. Right. Correct.
To where it's like,
the other question I had about that film is that why does Gohan have a tail still?
I don't know. And my only logic I can think of is how they're going to recognize that's also a Saiyan.
I got you. Okay.
It's the only recognition. Like that's weird because Gohan, from my recollection, Gohan only has.
He didn't have his tail anymore, right?
He stopped having the tail after the Vegeta saga, after the Saiyan saga. After he turned the Great Ape that last time, and they went to go to Namekian. Namek, I don't think it's even grown back, but I think even the 10-year gap, the 3-year gap between the Mecha Frieza and androids is a 3-year gap, which I thought like, this could be in the 3-year gap, but it's not because Gohan has a longer hair. The hair he has is the bowl cut like he had in the Frieza saga. So it's just kind of like
that's where I want to put that film at, is where you just said like that's
the 3 years.
That's where it makes the most sense to me. I mean, like you said, like Vegeta didn't feel the need to pull up and fight Cooler, like,
and at that point, Vegeta can re-key. So as soon as Cooler shows up, because here's the thing, no one knew Cooler. He just pulled up. No one felt him. The movie just kind of like it moves fast. It's only 45 minutes, which was shocker. I was like, holy shit! You call this a movie? Like, it just things just happen fast.
Okay, so if we're gonna start getting into it, I'm gonna preface it like this, right?
Yeah.
Should I save this for the beginning or the end?
You can go ahead, man. This is a free flowing thing.
So, Cooler's Revenge to me is the best DBZ movie ever, in my opinion. I'm ready to spaz and I'm ready to really break it down because it's one of those movies that, as I've gotten older, I've realized the impact it had on me on multiple levels, whether it be the music, whether it be the storyline. Like, I'm gonna break it all the way down. Like, Cooler's Revenge is the first time I heard Deftones. You know, in
Yeah.
that legendary scene where he goes Super Saiyan for the first time, and like, I mean, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. It's just one of those moments where your life changes forever, where you know,
Yeah.
culturally, what those movies did with their music and their soundtrack, introducing an entire generation of kids to new metal shit. I had no idea who Disturbed was until I put in Lord Slug. I had no idea, you know, so like
I haven't watched Lord Slug in forever.
it's
Is
great.
there new
It's
metal in that?
probably my second favorite.
I liked Lord Slug a lot because
Yeah,
that was like because we got the fall Super Saiyan. I like we got to see kind
incredible.
of like a
Yeah.
prelude to what Super Saiyan would be.
Yeah, and I mean just hearing that at that moment in time and learning and then just going on a deep dive on what Deftones is and what Disturbed is and what all these different bands are. Also, by the way, like no internet for real. Like you just kind
No,
of had to like figure that out, look at the back of the box, like try to piece together that this is a band that does this. And at the time it's like free promo for them. Like they had no idea that Deftones was going to be one of the biggest bands in the world in 2026. So when I go back and like I see that, I mean, really, the godfather of AMVs, right, is the DBZ film. Like the
oh
concept
yeah,
of, okay, let's put contemporary music overlaid on this like crazy anime, and it's like it's just insane, bro. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
saw a crazy AMA with like 8 Ball and MJG with Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2. And I was like, who are these guys? 8
right,
Ball and
right,
MJG.
yeah,
Until I
yeah,
went back, I'm like, holy shit, these are the guys, man.
yeah. I mean, the famous Linkin Park ones from like early
Yeah.
YouTube days of like, oh, we're gonna put Numb over. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so I remember watching Cooler. I got it from the library one time. Like the library had the VCR tape, and I remember watching it, and I remember liking it. I don't like this is probably the time 2004, 2005. If I would have guessed, maybe yeah, that I don't know. Like I was super into new metal because I was only like a kid. I was
yeah,
still like I was bumping ICP at that time still, but I'm a I'm a young guy. Like I remember '99 bumping Riddlebox as a when I was 6.
fuck yeah,
So I would tell you what, since I've been in dub world, since I've been watching Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z subbed, going to watching Cooler, I watched the sub first, and it's like, oh, they play Hey Chala.
yeah.
Love that theme song. It's a fucking dope theme song. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't know. I thought the Funimation one was Rock the Dragon, so I was expecting Rock the Dragon. But the intro for the dub for Dragon Ball is
Epic.
kind of lame.
What?
It's okay compared to Head Chala, but that's a banger. To hear
Bro,
it's just guitars. It's all right.
it's Bardock.
Oh, it's the
Poster.
Bardock.
Bro,
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
We had only dreamt of seeing this sequence as young, you know,
I,
young
and that's the
kids.
first time you ever saw Goku's like dad. It was like Team Bardock and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
dude. So you're like,
I'm talking about after the Bardock scene, we go to like the classic intro of Dragon Ball
oh
Z.
yes, yes,
That's
yes, yes,
lame.
yes.
That was
I got,
lame. The
I got
rock version of like Bardock, it kind of like I gotta admit to Funimation, they were cooking with the rock to add
it's
this
a
things of
dub.
adrenaline because it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, like Bardock's cool. I gotta admit, Bardock's cool. I actually like the newer version of Bardock than the older version.
okay.
That's a personal test. I actually Toriyama like changed it to make his own thing where I'm like, I like that better. But just seeing that opening again with Bardock facing Frieza, and then we're seeing Cooler. So the dub does it differently than Cooler. Cooler in the
Yeah,
sub, he says a line was just like Frieza's too soft. I'm not too soft, but that's his business. The
yeah.
dub and the sub story wise are the same. Certain dialogues, like Cooler's wanting revenge for his brother, not in the sub. He actually doesn't give a shit about his brother. Doesn't even mention like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, that's so different. That's
it
so
is.
different contextually.
Yes. he was like, he's like, all right, my brother was too soft on this guy. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna beat his ass myself. And then when he loses at the end, he realized he was actually too soft because he had a chance to gun him
Oh,
down.
yep. That's
He realized, like, no, I'm the soft one because I had him in my sights and I blew it.
So we see him finally, like after only hearing myth about it, like we know that there was a showdown, something happened, and Planet Vegeta got destroyed, right? So finally seeing it for the first time. And Bardock being a G for real. Like Bardock was gonna go one on one, and he was like, bro, this is gonna go how it goes. Like it is what it is. But I ain't gonna let you come up here and start keep
No.
playing games with the set, you know. So he pulled up and just like one shot at him, and like that's what it was, bro. And you know, Frieza got my boy squabbling. That's crazy because
Oh, hold on. Vegeta was in that saga.
absolutely, yeah.
Right? So here's a movie with Frieza's brother. You know who can tell us information about Frieza's brother?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Vegeta. Yeah.
Vegeta. But the fact that we don't get Vegeta, we don't. I know he's in the next Cooler movie, Meta Cooler.
Yes.
So I have, you know, I admit I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Mm-mm.
It's not bad. It's cool. It's for sure a decent watch.
But that I think that would get more information about Cooler.
I don't think he ever become. I don't think in that film he wasn't aware of Frieza having a brother. He kind of like treated it like a new threat.
He's like,
that's
whoa.
what you're so right. Like he doesn't mention like, oh, I've seen this guy before. Like he's like never seen him before. Is how it's interpreted.
Oh, and then there's a difference with the sub again, which I don't know why they did this. So when Gohan goes to Korin's tower,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
By Icarus, who so the dub calls the dragon Icarus. That's not in the sub.
Okay.
It's like a Haya dragon. That's what they call him. Haya dragon. I've never seen that
makes
dragon
him
before.
His boy, that's fresh.
I know.
That's his
I've
boy.
never seen that dragon before. Like I think he might have been in the
he's in Lord
the filler. I think he's in the filler of the Garlic Jr. filler.
He's like a homie from the movies exclusively.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like
he's dope, man. Icarus is fresh.
He's fresh. Even though in the movie he like cost him his location later on with the
Yeah. He was like,
so they were going toe to toe with the Ginyu Force, and you're telling me that the cooler boys are better than the Ginyu Force?
I mean, what I thought was interesting about this, like this is kind of nitpicky or whatever, but like,
it is, yeah.
There's moments where Gohan was able to take on Frieza with like a little Zenkai, whatever shit he had going on.
Yes.
So I don't see no reason why he couldn't like beat up his goons or whatever, or at least like give him hell, you know. And in this film, they kind of just get their shit rocked.
Yeah, Gohan and Krillin are there just to get their ass beat.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep.
I'm just like, wow, like if this is supposed to be post Namek saga,
yes.
I mean, they got their the head fucking elder Namekian guy. I forget his name right now.
Oh, the hand on the head shit.
Right? Yeah. Unlock their underneath potential. So they get this fucking boost, and you talk about Zenkai boost. Gohan fighting Frieza. I think the episode prior, right, or the episode after this is Gohan fighting Frieza at full force again.
Yes,
final form. Going hands. Doing hands.
Doing work, yeah.
But I think what I really like about this movie, I just love Piccolo's role. Piccolo became before Vegeta became a bigger role.
His pop out was legendary, bro. His pop out was legendary. He held his own against all three of them too. I
like about the fights in this one because it's 45 minutes. It kind of it doesn't fuck around.
Exactly. That's what I like around. There's not a lot of filler, and that's the one critique I do have about the Frieza saga, is like there's just a lot of like downtime on it. You know what I mean? Especially towards the end, there's just a lot of like dead space I feel in it. You know.
That's what. So if you ever do a rewatch, you just do Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
They shrinked all that. They took all the filler out, and then worry more about pacing. And I always heard the dub is better and closer to the manga source material. So the story that you actually get the full story, because the Funimation changed the story so much that some of it is like no, that didn't happen like this, or
Crazy.
no, like the, because for some reason the Japanese didn't want to share their information with the Americans, so sometimes the Funimation just had to make it up or make the mouth like match.
Right.
But then when we get to Goku versus Cooler, okay, so this movie does what the Saiyan saga did, and the Frieza saga did, which is kind of like, all right, Goku goes down for a long period of time, and his homies have to like stall time. Stall time.
Yeah.
They have to stall.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta wait till Goku gets back. We gotta wait till Goku. Hey, when Goku gets back here, y'all fucked.
Yeah.
But
So
when
yeah,
he comes back, Cooler beats the shit out of him for like all like the whole period of time. Beats his ass.
Yeah.
The music in Cooler dub, it's just like it's rock, it's heavy. You're adrenalized. Yep. This one plays a lot of quiet. It's like it's a little more quiet.
Yeah. Yep.
Seems but like but it takes the moments are still hits in both movies.
Yeah. Fucking
I actually enjoyed and I'm glad that the stories were kind of the same. The difference was just Cooler's representation of what his brother was. Right. Like as in the end, let me get to here. What is the line that as he's going to the fucking sun, I will be not his last line is different than in the dub. I think the dub, I forgot what the dub was. Let's see here. All right. Oh yeah, then he has a revenge. Okay, so that is Cooler's revenge. I think the last line he has is, I'm too soft I'm just like him. I'm just like my brother." And that's kind of like Goku just humbled him.
Oh, absolutely.
Wasn't the only one that was too soft. I was soft too. All right, so that is that. Fusion Reborn is totally different.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah. And it kind of shows you that almost the evolution of what Dragon Ball Z became. Mm-hmm. Like that was like, because like the middle saga, you guys think like the Frieza saga movies are probably Lord Slug and Cooler, where like the Android saga was Metal Cooler, Android 13, and the Broly movies.
History of Trunks.
History. Well, those are TV movies. Those don't count. Those were TV movies that were showed on TV. Like the Bardock TV was a TV special. And okay. Yeah, so when Dragon Ball Super Broly was gonna release, they did this cool thing that they released 3 Dragon Ball Z movies to lead up to the movie. Broly, Bardock, and Fusion Reborn. They showed Fusion
all 10s, bro.
Oh, that would great. Oh. Actually, Bardock and Fusion Reborn were back to back.
How weird!
It was weird, but it told me that the Broly movie was going to deal with Broly, the beginning of Bardock, and I knew that Gogeta was coming back. That was like the clear sign. Oh, Gogeta's coming back in Broly and the Super movie Broly. Like, okay, cool. The reason why I like this one is that I'm a big fan of Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's the seldom time you see him pop out, right? Because it's Majin Buu. It's the Hirudegan movie. Well, I forget what that one's called.
Wrath of the Dragon. It's actually the one after Fusion Reborn. It's the last Dragon Ball Z movie.
And Fusion Reborn. And I think out of those 3 moments, I think Fusion Reborn is my favorite. That Majin Buu transformation is legendary, though.
Oh yeah, this is Super Saiyan 1.
I like Super Saiyan 3 in this movie the best, though.
It looks the best in this movie. I haven't seen Wrath of the Dragon because Hirudegan is such a big monster.
His ass, bro. I'm not a huge fan of that one. That kind of
I just like this. This movie's like there's 2 different things going on. It's like when it's super not. It's I would say what the Buu saga is. On the surface, it's like it's serious shit. But a lot of goofiness is going on. Like a lot of goofiness.
Yeah.
The fact that Hitler shows up in this movie,
Isn't that wild?
fucking
So
wild.
crazy.
In
Yeah.
the dub, they make reference of the blonde eyes, blue hair, kind of like
Yes.
blue eyes, green,
Yes.
blonde hair.
Yep.
That's only in the dub. That's not mentioned in the sub at all.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. I want to show you what Super Saiyan 3 Goku looks like in this fucking movie.
So
And I'm
fresh.
a big Vegeta guy, and I think I like Vegeta in this movie too. Okay. So I told you what happened with Cooler.
So this is what, right before Kid Buu, right? Because
Okay, so when this movie debuted, oh, we got
the
copyrighted.
day before Kid Buu killed everybody, because it's also a head scratcher.
Okay, so so it's between episode 258 and episode 259, which is Gotenks is fighting Super Buu at this time.
Wow. Okay.
So we are actually got introduced to fusion by Gotenks, right? And it's actually before he even turned Super Saiyan 3. So we didn't even know that Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was a possibility at this time. Hence, in the movie, he doesn't do it.
Okay.
The Dragon Ball Z lore at this time in the show, Goku was still dead. Vegeta just died.
Is this like his Majin death? Is what it was, right?
Yeah, because when he blew himself up, he had talked to Piccolo like, "Will I have my body? No, you did too much off of shit. Your soul, your body's not gonna happen. You know, you're not gonna have your body like Goku is." Okay, cool. So this is the movie. It's like, oh yeah, this is what happened if like all the bad negative energy happens. And that's why Vegeta's able to come back, which is okay. Which I'm like, all right, in an alternate universe, let's say which is weird because Gohan is training with the Elder Kais at this point. Actually,
to be the ultimate or whatever.
Yeah, the ultimate Gohan, which he one shot Frieza in this one.
Yeah, as like Great Saiyaman or whatever.
yeah.
Oh shit, that doesn't line up then, huh?
It doesn't.
That's a head
and I guess with the movie, you kind of have to. You don't. I guess with the movies, you just kind of have to like it's its own it's its own universe, its own continuity. Yeah. It's just fun, and then I think a lot of the Dragon Ball, like you just gotta like, all right, it doesn't fall, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And I actually prefer Gogeta over Vegeta. That's why I like this movie better.
I agree. Same.
Because like Vegito doesn't get a dub. Gogeta gets a dub in this one.
Does he? I was trying to think about this the other day. So Vegeta is just instinctively down to fuse like that? Like, did he know about that already at the time, or I forget?
So in this one, Goku teaches him how to fusion, and the sub is different. Is different in a sense where the way that Goku's telling it to Vegeta is not the river. He's actually going over the steps of the fusion dance.
I got you. Okay.
But he does not want to do it. He still doesn't want to fucking do it. I'm like, no, but he does recklessly. There's a joke that the dub does, you know, if I was dead, I'll like, oh, I wouldn't fuse you if I was a dead body. Like, well, you have a halo on your head. Oh God, I have to do it.
I got to do it now.
I got to do it. And I don't like the conversation between Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat as Vegeta and Goku in this movie. I was like, I don't know if I like this. The way the music is going on, how like sweet it is. I was like, oh, they love each. Like Goku loves him. It's like yeah. So in the sub, Goku is just like
it's another like great. This movie is another great take on watching Vegeta get his ass kicked.
I know
by a villain,
but the villain was also kicking Goku's ass.
Valid. Yeah.
Right? And actually, Vegeta came in without Super Saiyan 2. He was in almost Super Saiyan 1.
It is really the only difference in what he does is that he just talks so much shit that when he gets his ass beat, it just looks super crazy because because
That's why
he just kind of came in like really ready to tear shit up. And there's like very seldom times where Vegeta actually like does work on a villain, right?
it does. And that's why the new transformation Vegeta gets in the Super manga is Ultra Ego.
Yeah.
And an Ultra Ego, as he gets damaged, he gets stronger. So he becomes an absolute fucking demon.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta check
Like,
that.
oh, you need to. Like, especially since they're doing the Galactic Patrol arc coming up, bro. You need to you need to catch up. And it is actually, since you didn't really watch Super, that this is going to be a better watching experience for you because the pacing's going to be better. It's going to be true to what Toriyama wanted, and yeah, I mean the
Is it
Beerus is going to
legit though? Like this is really like
oh
is canon?
what
This series you're talking about? Like they're
Ultra,
kind
yeah,
of
this is canon. This is just Super redone. Yeah,
okay,
they're
gotcha.
remaking Super to make it flow better, so there's no filler, paced better, and then they're going to go to the new season, the new series that never been filmed yet, called the Galactic Patrol arc with this dude named Moro, and Moro is a bad motherfucker, man. And Ultra Instinct Goku, it kicks major ass in that one. And then the next arc after that is the Granola arc, and that's when Vegeta gets his new transformation, Ultra Ego, and that shit is dope. Like
Yeah,
you know how no eyebrows in Super Saiyan 3? He
yeah.
has that. An
Wow.
absolute fucking demon, bro. He's a and you talk about he talking shit. He talks way
Yeah.
more shit. Like when Ultra Ego finally gets animated, it's gonna break the fucking internet. Like you need to go like when Daima, you didn't watch Daima. It's only 20 episodes. It's pretty good watch.
Yeah.
Vegeta turned Super Saiyan 3 and it broke the internet. It was, and you know
Yeah.
what?
I remember that. Yeah.
Vegeta got a win in Super Saiyan 3 in
Thank God.
canon form. In
Thank
canon form.
God. Who has he beat, bro?
Okay, so in the demon world, they have Dragon Balls. It's the original Dragon Balls are from the demon world, right?
No,
There's
I'm talking in the whole series. Like how many bodies has Vegeta caught? Not many.
okay. Kui.
Man, Queen.
Wait. Okay, sorry. I was counting.
Oh,
All right.
geez. I'm talking like real threats.
Okay, Nappa. He killed Nappa,
Valid. Okay.
which we watched him destroy every Z fighter, and he beat his ass quickly.
Cool.
Technically, if you think about it, he did beat Goku. He did beat him.
In that first fight they had?
Yes. If you watch the Saiyan Saga, Vegeta actually wins. Yep. The only reason why he took it as a loss is because it was close, and the way that like Goku was like keeping up with him was pissing him off.
Yep.
Okay. All right. After that, you have Kui, Zarbon, Dodorian. He bodied all those Namekians.
That's was crazy. That don't even feel right.
No. Okay. All right. Android 19, who we saw beat Goku.
Great. One of his best moments.
Oh yeah, like does androids feel fear, you know? And like if you look at it, he doesn't even like look at Android 19. Like, he's not even like he's just like
great.
I'm not even gonna respect
one of his
you.
finest moments was the Android 19 fight.
He was biting Cell in perfect form, and everybody blames Vegeta for Cell becoming perfect. I'm like, no,
they could have ended that, bro. That would have been it.
It's Krillin.
He would have had his moment, and he would have been goated. But he had to be
Well, no. Remember, Krillin had his opportunity to beat him. Krillin had the option to shut down Android 18, and then he would never got perfect. Everybody blames Vegeta.
Hey, he had to get his dick out of his ears.
Which that is a Dragon Ball reference because when Goku got proposed by Chi-Chi, Krillin, that's what Krillin wanted. So if finally he was been working for a girl, he found a girl who's an android. He's like, nah. I'm getting this. I'm getting this in.
Caught up with the pussy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So then they're like, yeah. Vegeta's like, yeah. So cocky. He's like, yeah, I can beat you in your perfect form. Yeah. Because like Super Vegeta versus Cell, like Cell's second form, dude, body. He was bodying the shit out of him.
Yeah, bro. They could have ended all that drama right there.
Right there. Okay. Pui Pui. He bodied Pui Pui in base form.
Oh my God, Pui Pui.
Hey, in base form. Okay.
Okay, Frieza beat up Vegeta.
Okay,
Android
yes.
beat up Vegeta. Cell beat up Vegeta. Majin Buu beat up Vegeta. Android 13 beat up. I mean, we could sit here all day,
I
bro,
know, I
and
know.
just
Beat up,
list
beat
all the
up.
failed squabbles.
Failed squabbles. Okay, but if it wasn't for Vegeta, Gohan wouldn't have been able to kill Cell.
Okay, valid. That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Without Vegeta taking a lick against Kid Buu, Goku wouldn't have time to do the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. And
It was Vegeta's
this movie,
idea.
this movie is a great, like, I don't think Goku could have done this one by himself just because of the whole
Correct.
Vegeta thing.
Correct. And I think Super kind of now puts Vegeta as like 1B.
Okay.
Like it's Goku and Vegeta. Like Goku still will get his wins, but Vegeta's like he's right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Like okay, the whole idea to beat Kid Buu was Vegeta's idea.
Yeah. I
At
feel
the
like that
end
was
of
his greatest arc, bro.
what's
That
that?
was that was his greatest arc because that was the most humble and cocky he's been to where I'm like, okay, bro, I feel you. Like you're
Especially because he like
finally
the
like,
Majin Vegeta, he wanted to be a bad guy so badly that he gets humbled
yeah,
by Majin Buu, Fat Majin Buu, not just Kid Buu, Fat Majin Buu.
yeah, yep.
He comes back, which is weird because Bobby was like, "Oh, the old lady was like, all right, you come back, you're gonna help us because this shit's getting crazy out here. I guess you're the only one that can help us." So he get his body back by a technicality.
Yes.
That worked out for him because he was supposed to be never to ever come back.
Right.
See here. In the superhero movie, Goku and Vegeta do battle out in base form, and Vegeta does beat Goku in base form. I think Goku is a better fighter than Vegeta because like all the martial arts and stuff like that Goku had to go through.
I mean, I think Vegeta's just too caught up with clout sometimes, bro.
Sometimes,
He's just going, like to fade whoever, and it don't really work like that, you know.
So, Resurrection F is a movie that pisses me off.
Yeah,
because that's the movie that I thought Vegeta should have got his dub, and then they took it away from him for I don't know what reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why Toriyama was cooking. Like, oh yeah, Vegeta's humbling Frieza all of a sudden as he's about to do it. Nope, blows the planet up. Have to go time reverse. Now give it to Goku. What?
So dumb, right?
Well, technically, this movie with Gogeta, Vegeta gets half a victory.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and also in the sub version,
fucking finally,
he fucking finally. Oh, you want him on a movie as a Vegeta fan? A movie that I hate watching as a Vegeta fan is Broly.
Yeah, so
because Vegeta's a straight bitch.
So out of character. How odd, you know? He's never been like that. Never.
Just since. Like, oh, I'm the coward. Now he's like, nah, I'm the legendary Super Saiyan. He would have been going in there. It had to take Piccolo to bitch slap him a couple times. Like, aren't you the prince? Like, what the fuck?
And proceeds to get his ass beat. But at least he knew he was that was gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like, it's no use. That guy's a fucking animal.
Yeah, that's the only time you ever see him be kind of realistic, you know?
Well, the realistic part was like when he knew he couldn't beat Frieza in the final form, and he was getting his like when the Frieza had his like his tail around his neck, and Frieza just fucking backshotting him, just like pop, pop, pop. And I think the narrator was just like, and this is Vegeta knew that he was, you know, he felt fear for the first time because he could do nothing.
Yep.
Could do nothing. Like he capped his Zenkai boost at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realized, like, Goku, you know what? You're the man. Yeah, because in the Buu Saga, he's like, you're number one.
Fucking finally, like, you know what I mean? Like that moment of him like keeping it real for a second is the best. And I felt like that he after that when they did Super and the story continued, they took a bit of that away from him. And I thought if they left that attitude towards the like continuing, it could have been dope, you know?
Well, I think so the problem with the Super anime was they rushed it. They rushed it
Isn't that
They
crazy?
kind
I
of did
remember
their
that.
own
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? So I think that the old anime, which I'll probably never watch again with this new stuff coming, like I'll never watch it again. Because the manga actually makes Vegeta pretty. Actually, his character arc and the moral arc, like they go back to Namek, and he
Mhm.
actually gets to save Namekians and try to right his wrongs.
That's
Um,
cool.
Vegeta goes to Yardrat and learns a new move. Like Vegeta, like in Super, there is a good Vegeta arc where he actually becomes more of the good guy and like actually moves away from being evil.
Yeah,
Which watching Fusion Reborn made me think about GT because they do the same thing in GT.
yeah,
In the Super 17 arc, they also do something with death with hell.
yeah.
Goku gets stuck in hell and has to fight like Frieza and Cell, while everybody else gets freed from the underworld, and Vegeta gets to fight Nappa one more time.
Very
Just
cool scene. Yeah, super.
bodies him real
Yeah,
quick. So I'm like, huh. And I realized that GT is kind of like a retread of a lot of this stuff. I'm like, oh, like GT like redoes this, and like GT also brings back Gogeta, and like I love Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That art design is amazing.
I mean, I'm a fan of GT. To be real, I like GT a lot. I think it's super dope. I'll never forget the first time I saw it. I was overseas somewhere as a kid, and it was
Where
just show,
overseas?
in my mom's country, and she had they had like TV in Spanish over there, right?
Okay. Oh,
And
all I hear is how great the Spanish dub of Dragon Ball is. Like
fucking
it's
fresh, bro. So I turn on the TV, and all of a sudden, this brand new series I had never seen before of Dragon Ball is playing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
yeah.
I don't know how or what. Maybe like it hadn't been dubbed yet here or whatever. But I came
What year
back
was
telling them
this?
this is I was 8, so 2000. Let's see. I don't even fucking
Because
know.
I think GT was like 2004, 2005.
Yeah, sounds
Because
about
Super
right.
Saiyan 3
That sounds
came
about
out.
right.
I remember having one of my spring pictures, yeah, like winter pictures and spring pictures here.
Yeah,
And one of my spring pictures, I'm wearing my Super Saiyan 3 Goku t-shirt to school.
fucking crazy. All right, and then I remember seeing Super Saiyan 4 for the first time, and that just being like, a life changing event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, you need to watch Daima. Daima is kind of like a love letter to GT a little bit. It's like
Oh
a
wow.
Toriyama GT.
Okay, that's cool.
Especially because Super Saiyan 4 gets redone in that one.
Is
And
it
I
in it?
actually,
It's
yeah,
in
Super
that.
Saiyan 4 is, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, because they even like they do the kid thing again, but different. And then it's like, oh, the Dragon Balls turn into kids again, but not just Goku, but everybody else. So we actually see like a kid
It's just crazy
Vegeta.
to think people like how is Super Saiyan 4 not canon? Like that's crazy to me.
It is now. It is now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like people, oh, it's not real. I don't know. It's like,
Well,
bro, what do
because
you?
Toriyama didn't work on GT. Like
Right.
that was the studio wanting to cash in on because like Dragon Ball Z ended in '95. So in 1996 they did GT,
Yep. Yep.
and that they came back. I think Toriyama did some designs for them, and he designed a Super Saiyan 4, but it wasn't like. But this Daima is like Toriyama like giving the fans what they want, basically like, all right, you want Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? Let me do it. And actually, I like Super Saiyan 3. Let me. I think I've shown you that. Wait, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's design is pretty cool. It's different than Goku's. It's not as long. It's actually like more spiky and out. And then the Super Saiyan 4 is a little different. It almost looks like God, Super Saiyan God, but it's like the red's a little different. And it doesn't go all the fur doesn't go all the way down to the wrist.
Yeah.
And actually, they actually did some models from the game. He actually gets bigger, almost like a giant fucking, like almost like a big monkey. Which I thought, I didn't know Super Saiyan 4 was going to come again. I thought that they were going to give it to Broly. Like, all right, Broly's going to get the Super Saiyan 4. Because I think I was playing one of the games, and I think Whis was like, oh, the power of the Azaru. Like, Broly has the power of the Azaru. I'm like, boom, there you go. That's Super Saiyan 4 to me. Like, it's the power of the Azaru.
Yep.
Whatever. We've been talking about Dragon Ball for an hour.
Whoop, whoop.
I love it. You know what? I just checked. All the clips I was showing. They weren't too happy. Just a warning. So I'll be careful. That's why I haven't showed any more clips because they were warning me. I was like, ah, damn, dude, they're
Oh,
getting pissed. But I gotta say, man, I really am enjoying your music, man. I
oh, thank you,
I
dude.
love your process and I love your beats, man. Like you're the one that got me into all the new stuff, all the new jug shit.
How did that happen for you?
Gutter Water.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm a big ICP fan. For a while, I was like in the fam era, I was almost strictly ICP. I didn't really listen to a lot of Twisted. I didn't because I didn't like have Jug homies. It's just me. So
Yep.
it's like I didn't listen to all six until 2007.
Okay.
So and then when the internet happened, that's when I kind of started getting into the fam era a little bit. I remember listening to W Fuck Off. I remember when The Shining came out. So Bang Pow Boom coming out when I was super into it in my
Yep.
sophomore year. I was stoked.
Yep.
And then it was Gutter Water. When I was listening to Gutter Water, I just kept hearing your tag. I'm like, who's this Devereaux guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got some shit on Fearless Fred Fury. Apparently, your tag is on there, but I was like, some of these beats are different than the other beats I've listened to because I've grown not to like Lost and Found. So
Yeah.
when for other reasons, it doesn't hit just other past reasons. I was in deep in that time period. I was just like, okay, but I think I'm trying to think. And then you led me to Shaggy the Airhead, which led me to Darby, and I'm just like, I couldn't to the point where I can listen to your beats without even hearing your tag.
Wow. Okay.
There's
That's
certain
awesome.
there's certain tricks that you do. I'm like, okay, this is a dev beat. Or and Shaggy has I call it the Creeper laugh. I'm like, all right, that's a Shaggy beat.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Yep.
what
Yep. Yep. Yep.
because I'm an old school hip hop head as well. So it's like you and Shaggy the Airhead do beats like the old school way,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with sampling and stuff like that. I love your samples. I
Yep.
love like the stuff that you've been doing with the Dark Planet saga, dude. Like the sampling the clowns, bro. Temple of the Ash, you were on fire with a lot of those samples. I was just like, dude, what the fuck? The
Crazy, right? This shit's nuts.
oh, dude, and I'm excited because this weekend is Pyramid of Skulls.
You ready?
Oh, dude, I got the four. I got all four
Okay. Hell yeah.
because
Hell yeah.
like I can't like when it comes to your like how many. What's your favorite track on that you've made?
On Pyramid of Skulls,
Yeah.
bro. We make so much music, bro. I'd have to listen to it again, like when it comes out, to really determine which one is my favorite. Because they're all the projects you guys are getting now, like
We're behind.
yeah. So I would listen to them. So I think I remember hearing Chlorine, Pyramid of
Chlorine
Skulls,
is hard, dude. I'm trying to think.
and I think the one that or Sunken Church. All those were like one massive batch of like beats, and they all get like kind of split across like the Dragon Balls to become their own like
Yeah.
project. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you make okay? So like I've backlogged like oh even your music got me to listen to Acetone for the first time. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Southwest Funk EP when I heard Blood like the Blood Save Love song. Love
yeah.
that. But Carnival Soup is actually the first Acetone song. I'm like oh I fuck with this, which led me to
Wow.
Gloom Unit, which House of
Yeah.
Gloom is coming, bro. Like I'm excited to hear that. Like and
House
I
of Gloom
just
is crazy, dude.
I'm excited. I love those guys, and I like come volume one, come heavy volume one and
Yep.
two, hard. And I just love how variety your sound has. It's not the same. It's always it's different. You have your guitars, which I love. Your song from the Knot, I'm Still Breathing.
So
Knowing
good.
that you play guitar on that is fucking dope as hell.
You know
Yum
what's
Yum. I
crazy
remember
about that one, man? Like I remember sitting down and like um riffing it out, like playing it, and I was like, man, I want to make a song that would go really good on like a gathering infomercial. Like you know when that like
yeah.
you
When
know
they're
I
showing
thought
the
of
gathering grounds, dude.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I
So
will tell you.
I sat down and started playing it. I'm like, okay, like this is what that would sound like, you know?
And then you did the Yum Yum song too. What was it? Ain't No Time. You played the guitar
Yeah,
on that one too. That
Yes.
one's I remember. Okay, so I would say I got really back into because COVID was hard,
Hard.
like on a
Yeah.
lot of people,
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
music wise. And Ouija at that time was dropping so much music, it was hard to keep up.
That was a time, man, that was crazy, bro. Cause like we had no choice but to really lock in and like just
Yeah.
a bunch of music,
So
you
I
know?
like all those mixtapes. I call back later.
Yeah.
So like the Yum Yum 2021 is when like I started hearing you're getting your tags. Like Queens is awesome.
Yep.
Ain't no time awesome. That's when I started listening to a lot more Shaggy the Airhead beats. That's probably the first time I've heard a Shaggy the Airhead beat was on that one too. And I was just like, whoa, what's this new sound? Because like I think Yum Yum is underrated. I don't know why people think they hate it. I'm like, it's actually really fucking good. It's an album you can listen to from start to finish and just feel
Yeah.
good at the end.
Yeah. It's got
And
a
I think
really
it's pretty cool that you were able to work on a fucking Joker's card. Did you have beats on Fearless Fred Fury?
yeah, I did Game Over. I
You
did
did Game Over? That's my favorite fucking track.
yep. I did Splish Splash on
You did Splish
uh
Splash?
yep. I did that one and I could
That's
never.
crazy.
Yeah, I have like three on that album. Or
That's
between both of
crazy.
those or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been like? When's the first experience you've had with the Insane Clown Posse? Was it an album? How'd you find them? Because like the
It was
cool thing
like back in
about
the it was back in the iPod days, man. We were at
iPod
school
days.
and I was just sitting next to some kid, a homie or whatever, and he was like, "Have you ever heard of ICP?" I'm like, "Nah, I haven't." And he just like, LimeWire days, just handed me the
Yep.
headphone, and I started listening to it, and I found out Slash was on it, and I was like, "Bro, I gotta check all this shit out." So
Would
I
you say
go in,
Slash is a inspiration?
absolutely big time. I
Oh,
love,
yeah, because like some of your guitar reminds you kind of that Halls of Illusion is my favorite. Was for a long time my favorite song.
yeah. That's my first one I heard, and I was like, "Oh man, I need this.
Oh,
I need
okay.
this all the time." You know what I mean?
Technically, the first time I heard ICP was, and like I remember going to football practice and we were playing the Riddle Box, and I didn't like the intro. The intro was so scary.
Oh
It's
yeah. I mean,
and
those
then
would be
like you get the Riddle Box and like Chicken Hunt. Like I
yeah,
like Chicken Hunt always would always. And actually, growing, I'm a Ringmaster boy. I've grown to love the Ringmaster sound, and kind of like when it comes to like the new stuff, like Acetone, You, and stuff like that. You got a lot. And Chapter 17 gives me a lot of Ringmaster vibes.
yes,
To me,
absolutely.
that's the Southwest. If you want to know what the Southwest funk is, it's fucking Ringmaster.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's very dusty. It's very like
Raw, dude. And the
raw.
beats on those are crazy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a favorite track right now?
Fuck.
Or do you have a favorite Joker's? I mean, what's your favorite Joker's card? Probably was it Hell's Pit?
Hell's Pit. Yeah, Hell's Pit all day, man. That's one I still go back and reference a lot whenever I'm making music, especially for Ouija, man, because I think
Yes.
he's on a sick one right now, like lyrically, where he could just really kill it on the storytelling shit.
I remember listening to a snippet of Boom Shaka,
Yeah.
and that beat's crazy. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this gives me Hell's Pit vibes. Like,
Yeah.
and then
Absolutely.
knowing that you love Hell's Pit, I'm like, oh, and the Dark Planet, the saga is kind of like another Hell's Pit in a way.
Yeah. I think Apogee, I don't know if you ever got a chance to listen to that.
I didn't get a chance to yet.
Check it out online, man. There's some like really good
Oh,
storytelling, wicked shit on that. That's like really raw and even more dirty because it's not really like mixed all the way, I think. But
it
that's
wasn't
kind of
meant for mass production. It was just meant. It was
right,
only there for the fans. Yeah.
right. You had to do that crazy like scroll keeper, like
I
secret
started
mission.
doing that. I started doing that.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun. I got stuck a little
yeah,
bit, which I was like, I was doing it.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, what's so other than the ICP, what's other artists that you guys got me back into 3 6 Mafia as well. Listening to yourself got me
Yeah,
back into 3 6 Mafia. I remember listening to like my favorite. Well, it's not 3 6 Mafia. It's Project Pat. Like when I was a
yeah,
kid, Chicken Head. Like when Chicken Head always came on, I was like always turning that on. Now I became a big Project Pat and then 3 6 Mafia fan.
yeah,
And you guys kind of helped me get to those points. I love listening to some of your stuff and like backtracking it back to like almost like paying homage to like the fact that 3-6 Mafia is also the wicked shit, like especially that old stuff.
I had always envisioned in my head that like the Juggalo sound was more in tune with like 3-6 Mafia versus
Yeah.
like a Tech 9 per se. And I
E-
felt like for a long time people wanted to sound like that, and I never understood it because I felt like the first six is more akin to like that Memphis sound versus like type rap. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I think it's the fam era, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because here's the thing. If you were a Juggalo rapper, I wasn't really listening to you because you were an ICP. Like to me,
That's kind
ICP
of
was
where I'm at
not a
too.
Juggalo rapper. They were
Yeah.
just they were their own thing.
I'm the same exact way. Yeah, I'm the same exact
It
way.
took me a while. I mean, like even a lot like it's actually you. You are making a song for the people. Like, hey, this is the album that Devereaux made with this guy. I'm like, all right, it's Devereaux stepping up. Like Unhappy's project, God Particle. I keep telling him, I'm like, dude, I can't
Fire.
wait to hear that.
Fire, bro. I just heard a demo of it. It's very good.
Because he sent me like the first time I met him in the 24th gathering. He gave me his tape, the mass murder or whatever, and
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay, he has like from St. Louis. There's like he kind of has that Nelly sound, and then you add your beats to it. Like I was just like, yo, it's like night and day. And then I just got the Cascade album, his new one, Upside Down, and
Very good too, yeah.
For the Wicked, that beat you made for him for that one,
Crazy. Crazy, right?
It just and the Darby stuff. I just love how different like
Man,
each
you know
artist.
Shout out fucking the underground's got a lot of really fresh independent artists right now, man.
This scene has never been more alive to me.
Wow. Okay.
Like, well, because the fam era was always psychopathic, right? And it was always that Michigan. It's coming from Michigan kind of thing. This feels like it's like what Saga Umo and RoboCop, dude. One of my favorite projects of last year, dude.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
I got the because I've been collecting CDs because of your beats and stuff like that. Like the sound quality is so much better. So like yours and Shaggy's beats sound better, way better on a CD format than on a fucking streaming format.
Yep.
So RoboCop, oh dude, was it? I actually have the CD. Where is it? As soon as Maga Umo was like, I'm dropping the CD for a limit, I'm like, I got it, get it. One of my favorite songs was Bad Juju, the sampling you did on that one.
Crazy, right? Yeah.
Dude, I come lava also.
Yep.
Dude, I always get excited when you're on a project. That's for sure. Like,
thank you, brother.
Not mean to gas you or anything like that. Like, I appreciate what you do for the culture. And it's just like it's unique to you. Like I don't feel like you're phoning it in. Like every beat sounds different. It goes with it. I like how you and Ouija have your own thing. You and Darby, when I listened to Piecemeal for the first time, I just love Piecemeal so much because like I don't know, it's like almost a medieval kind of fucking torture shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And Mikey Sears is the one that put me on because like Creek was the first Darby O'Trill album I listened to. And
really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. It Moon Fitting for a Castle video is the one I was like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Because I went to the Three-Headed Monster tour and I didn't really get to see Shaggy and Darby did play, but I was waiting in line for the VIP, so I kind of like missed it.
Yeah.
Missed it, but I bought my first Lazy and Crazy item was a Jason pennant, right? It broke, and then Shaggy gave me a free one, and I was like, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna check your shit out. That's how I got on my rabbit hole with Shaggy the Airhead, and I'm like, oh shit, he's doing beats with Devereaux, and then like and then like Darby, who's this Darby guy? Like, and then that's when I started listening to that, and like I fucking everything that Darby makes is fucking dope to me. Like you talk about wicked shit, and you two together,
man, he's like him and Ouija are the best doing it in my opinion, bro.
I would also throw Shaggy the Airhead when he does do it. Like he's the one like people kind of be sleeping on. Like don't sleep on his raps, man. Like Like the Secret World, like you and his project together. Oh,
That
some
was
of
my
those beats.
that's one of my favorite projects of last year, bro. Secret World. That was so fun making that.
What's so crazy is like how much I relate to all the music. It's almost like,
Yes.
and it gives me the feels exactly when I relate it to a Joker's card kind of thing. Like I'm
Yes.
relating it at a personal level. When Darby's talking about depression and feeling like a piece of shit, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, like yeah, same here, man. Like I
Mhm.
feel this anxiety that you feel, and Ouija is just like he goes through on this like the storytelling of Ouija, especially this Dark Planet journey. I'm just like, dude, this storytelling is great, and these beats. And then all of a sudden you're going into a wacky joke. What's up? What's up, Charlie? I have 6 cats.
Oh shit.
Well, I had 3 and I had my partner move in. They had 3 too. So now I have 6 cats. It's a good time. But yeah, I'm excited for Pyramid of Skulls. I'm excited to anything that you do.
Pyramid of Skulls, Juggle Ohio 4. You're pulling up, right?
Dude, you're in my state.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah.
I'm there. I'm actually showing up a day early. I'm gonna be there on Thursday because I'm so excited. What sucks is that Super 17 got it like that little spot is not gonna be like it was this year.
Oh, really?
They changed the name. So all the bookings that happened prior to the name change are not gonna be or not like they're not like, hey, no. So I actually had to find a different hotel. So I'm like, it's not gonna be the same.
Right.
But Friday though, oh, and you're doing a meet and greet.
Yes. Saturday at 2, I think.
Yeah, do you have a place yet?
No. We have no idea.
How you gonna get the word out?
Follow us on the gram, man.
On the
Just
gram.
pay attention to the stories and
yeah, Waffle House Warlocks. Oh, dude, I forgot Anamoya, dude. Your
Fire.
shit.
Fire.
I think people want an Anamoya set.
I would love that. That would be great.
Right, because the 10 band set last year.
That was so much
10
fun,
bands?
dude. That
Dude,
was so much fun, dude.
Oh, dude. Anytime I put the record on, I can feel the energy from that night.
Dude, they went buck for that. And like I didn't know what to expect from that. Like I didn't know how much 10 bands resonated with the Juggle Ohio crowd until that bullshit dropped and the whole
dude,
was jumping, dude.
Everybody sing every day. And everybody goes off on squad. Like I know when Shaggy does a set, I'm like, all right, you don't have to do squad. If you do with any fucking 10 bands, Junt, like you do, fuck shit. Oh, the beat you did for what is it? All right, I gotta get my fucking which one? Dump Truck.
Yeah.
Is it a J sample? Like
yes. That's what's that from, man?
Boom, 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 boom.
It's a Ringmaster. It's a Ringmaster cut.
It's a Ringmaster? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's off of Ringmaster.
Yeah, because I remember listening, I was like, that's Jay. Because like,
yeah,
I don't know, my detective is pretty good. I was like, that's Jay. And I just love how you get more and then just like bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
And then Darby just comes like, shut your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dude, yes. Oh, the energy for I remember when 10 bands came out, I was stoked. I knew that it was going to be the shit. Like, you said Darby and Shaggy the Airhead, and I know that you guys worked on that while on tour for the Three-Headed Monster.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of that was, I think if I remember correctly, a good amount of that was done because they were together, I want to say. And
because they were on tour together that time.
Yeah, yep. So it was just like, bro, feed them beats, and like just that, and then that 10 bands comes out.
I've actually given normies that album.
Really? Wow.
And they fuck with it. And somebody's like, oh man, who's like, oh, actually, I gave a normie this.
Wow.
He's like, dude, I can't stop listening to it. I was like, well, if you like that, guess what? Let me throw you this. And I started throwing him other shit. Like, here, listen to this. Isn't this?
Yeah.
I was like, you like Devereaux? Like, all right, let me show you some more shit. He's like, oh yeah, I love that 10 bands. I'm like,
fuck yeah.
It slaps. Like,
yeah.
Especially when I'm in my car, man. anytime that's why I like about anytime I listen to clowns was always driving my car. So
Yeah.
like hearing Ghost on Secret World resonated with me because it's
Yes.
like I do that shit all the time.
Yep. Yep.
Man, this has been a lot of fun. I've been waiting to talk to you. Like,
Dude, it just flew by, huh?
yeah, we're almost an hour and a half. We're almost at the point where we talk longer than both those movies.
Yeah.
Which I did a podcast with Humble with Toxic Avenger, and we talked more than all five of those movies. We talked longer than those movies.
Oh shit.
I talked to Humble, and I'm just like, oh, which you have a hunt like whenever Humble comes out with his project with you. I actually heard the demo of that.
It's very good, bro.
Oh,
it's
it is.
Really good, and I'm excited for that to come out soon. It's really good, man. It's really good. There's a lot of different flavors on it. It's a really versatile project. It's something I've
dig it a
never
lot.
heard him rapping like that. I've never heard. We're just a lot of different textures and vibes to it, you know.
Because the Gonzo was that single
Fire.
was dope, dude. Parasocial was also pretty good. Oh, but there's other tracks I can't even talk about because in the demo, the Darby feature, I was just like, oh, this.
Yeah. It's like Humble's evolution, I feel.
Oh, I got big into Humble. He's a good friend of mine, I would say now.
Yeah.
Sign of the Times is the one I was like, ooh, and that actually got me into Kosuke because like, who's Kosuke? And I listened to his Ultra Violent tape. No, Terry Funk of Kosuke. I was like, dude, Kosuke is an up and comer, man. Like I'm like, y'all.
I love his production, bro. He gets it.
Oh, dude, Terry Funk. I was like, this is the shit. And then Ultra Violent is the previous album. That's flames.
Yep, he gets it. He understands what it needs to be.
Oh, and I just like it's different. It's his own style too. It's like that's what I like about the era now is that everybody sounds different. It's not always the same. Even if you are doing a beat for them, they sound different on your beats. It's not like.
Is that still Devereaux?
That is still Devereaux.
Oh, okay.
My mom wants to say hi. She's a big fan as well.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop,
whoop.
She's my OG.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say, dude, like, I love your beats. I'm so starstruck right now to know that you are throwing them beats that I listen to. Oh, my God.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go.
Boy, nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Anybody was in your chat?
Nah, I mean, Darby was for a second. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Darby, yeah.
Oh, see? My dude is hanging with the big dogs.
Let's go.
Okay, so last year you fist bumped me and I got starstruck for. I was like, the fact that you know me, I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I mean, well, you gave me the cigar one year, right?
I did get you the cigar.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Shaggy the Airhead was supposed to give me a cigar, but I never got that cigar.
I got you.
Yeah, I see Shaggy now and again. I'll say hi to him, but I never really get a picture with him. I'm just like, hey, man, I just want to talk for a second.
Yeah.
That's why I like. That's the thing too is like you're easy to talk to. You're really nice to the fans and stuff like that. And I'm just glad.
And like you, I mean,
and you work so hard at the gathering. The gathering. How's it like to work at the gathering?
Wow.
I know I talked to Bobby Blaze about it. He's like, it's busy, but it's a lot of fun. What's your perspective?
You know what, man? I feel like I got to experience the gathering for what I feel is truly the gathering. I'm DJing events where it's mostly all Juggalo participants. So it's Juggalos supporting Juggalos, right?
Yeah.
And it's some of the coolest shit at the gathering because I feel like it's not what's talked about the most. Everybody's like all hyped on the main stage or whatever.
Main stage, yeah.
Or whatever. But I think like the coolest part of the gathering is being a part of all those events that are thrown by Juggalos for Juggalos. The costume contest is fresh. Miss Juggalette pageant, all these really cool, just different events that Rob helps orchestrate. And we go in and just kind of make it, set the vibe with the music. And it's just so cool seeing Juggalos participating. And it's the funniest shit ever. Like, the craziest shit will happen. The craziest shit I've ever seen at the gathering was working like some of those events.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just the funnest, dopest, coolest shit you could be a part of. And it's so much fun. Like, if you ever look at the list and you're like, oh, like this side thing is happening, go check that out, man. It's some
Oh
of the coolest
yes.
shit you'll see. Like fuck like, and whoever's playing cool, like I love that, and I get that's a music festival, cool. But some of the dopest shit you'll ever experience at the gathering is at like the chicken wing eating contest,
Oh,
or
that yes.
you know what I mean? Like the freestyle battle is the funnest shit ever, and it's just dope, man. Go check it out. That's some of the coolest shit ever. I have so much fun, and I'm look forward to it every single year. Like it's
Yeah,
so
it's, I think it's really cool. And I used to. So this will be my 7th year coming up, and every year gets better and better and better because it's like one, thanks to Tim MUJ, I actually found my family a little bit. So I actually, when I used to come, I was just like I used to be part of the music festival now. But as I'm entrenched more into like finally my Juggalo family and stuff like that, like I get to do more stuff to the
yeah.
point where I do the side stuff. Like I watched Mr. Juggalo with with Ruby
Yeah.
and I just like how insane
Yeah.
that is. I was like, oh, whoa, that's crazy. I actually seen like Shaggy doing the B movie thing at like last year.
No, I mean, come on, man. It's like just fucking fresh.
And it was just like the only reason why I was able to see that was that Humble was supposed to play on stage and had to end up being Clockwork E, and I was watching that for a bit. And I look over to the movie tent and I see all the fucking like carts. And I think the reason why I wasn't going to see the B movie because I was watching wrestling, but I wasn't watching wrestling at that time. So I peeped in there, and the movie that they're watching was fucking insane. That I wish I was there the whole time. It was Rob too, so it was Shaggy and Rob.
Yeah, that I mean the Fago launching contest.
Oh, that better be fun.
You know, it's just a line of jugs, right? And I'm spinning music, and they're just trying their hardest to make that fucking thing fly as far as possible. You know what I mean? It's dope.
No. I actually, when I go to shows now, I love taking pictures of like finding a good distance of Fago Armageddon and catching people launching Fagos.
Yeah.
I actually have one where like a guy has it in midair, like about to launch and go up. And I've seen like Jay and Shaggy just fucking launch those motherfuckers.
Yeah. The art contest. Check out the art.
Oh
contest.
yeah, Brian, dude. Yeah, I got all Brian's tattoos on me and everything.
Yeah, it's just like Jugs just being creative, painting, and while Jugs.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Since I stopped hoteling it, and I think when you hotel it, sometimes you're like 30 minutes away, and like, no, I'll just show up to the main stage. Like, you're kind of missing out. Like, I would say, the night stuff is to me like if you had to pick a time, like the late night after the main stage, to me is the Gathering of the Juggalos. Like that's when,
bro, our party every year is a fucking movie.
Okay, I fucked up, Dev. Because I saw that you and Shaggy were having a party at the end, and usually because I live 2.5 hours away, not even that, but an hour and a half away, 2 hours away from the gathering from my house. I go home after ICP's done because I'm like, I'm going to sleep in my own damn bed.
Wow. Okay. So you're home by what, like 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Wow.
If that, like,
that's insane.
Yep. I go home, I go to sleep in my bed, and I wake up, I'm like, whoo. This year, though, if I find out that you're doing a party at the end, I'm at least staying.
Man, it's the funniest shit. All we do is play jug shit all night.
That's what Nick Bazaar said. Like Nick Bazaar's like the best party was your guys' party at the end.
Yeah, it was so fucking tight because we threw a bunch of shit out in the crowd. The lights were out, and while we're just spinning, we're fucking pouring tequila for homies. And, it was just like a giant Juggalo house party. Is how I would like.
Oh, that's great because it's
crazy,
like
you know.
It almost feels like it's to me. It's becoming like Mecca, like you know, in Islam, you know, they go to Saudi Arabia for to me, this is the Juggalo Mecca. Like I have to go to the gathering to like almost like reset all my karmas. Like it's almost like I need it. Like I need it. Like
it's our new year.
It is, and we're like now Juggalo Ohio. Like this is my third one. It almost feels like a 2-day gathering. It's like
same vibes.
It in and out, and I'm like, oh man, it was just like a little sampler.
Yeah. Tied you over till.
Well, and I know that you're gonna. I know people are gonna go to Gloom to the Tomb, and I'm like, man, if that wasn't like the month after, you know, I would probably try to go to that.
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
Hey man, I had so much fun tonight, bro. I gotta hop out here.
no problem. I was about to end it right now too, because like, man, we're going crazy. I want to get out of here at 10. So,
Yeah,
because
bro. Thank you for having me, dog. This was a blast.
no problem, man.
Whenever, if you want to do another one, just let me know. I'm down.
Yeah. We there's other Dragon Ball movies. Well, I've never seen and the Android 13 or Mecha Cooler. We can talk about those. I've never seen those.
Yeah, we'll line it up.
If you ever watch Daima, we can talk about Daima because I could talk to you about days. Like read the manga.
Yep.
Read the super manga because that will help you out. I use the Shonen Jump app. It's like $3 to get unlimited mangas on your phone. That's how me and Billy gets to read them. But thank you for coming on. It was great chatting with you. I can't wait to see you next week. That's what's so crazy. Next week is Juggle Ohio 4, and that first night, Friday night, is fucking lit.
To me, I'll be DJing for Darby. I'll be DJing for Airhead. We're gonna go crazy. Some of the craziest sets we've ever put together to date. Don't miss it. Unreleased shit is gonna be on there. Just we're making it super dope. The visuals we got made up are very cool. We're really making it something special for Juggalos. Every time that they pull up to really pull out all the stops, make it an experience for everybody, and really just do it up as hard as we can, you know.
Well, I'm excited for it. And I can't wait. I will definitely be chatting it up when I see you next week.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you.
So I'll let you go, and I will end this up. So I'm going to let you get out of here. Whoop, whoop, much luck, clown love. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, of course, bro. Thank you. See you.
Yeah, whoop, whoop. All right. I don't know how much of the show is going to be on here because I got copyrighted pretty bad. But this is a 2-hour show that's very fun. I hope everybody enjoyed it when they watched the recap. I know there's no one here right now, which is fine. This show is definitely perfect for listening back for, and that's the show. Just to be formality, Dragon Ball Z Cooler's Revenge gets a whoops up. Future Reborn gets a whoops up as well. Hope everyone have a good one. I can't wait to see you guys at Juggle Ohio 4. There will not be a show next week. When I come back, I'll be actually there might be a show next week. Don't know. I might because I saw lots of films. I saw Kiki's Delivery Service. I saw Hoppers, the new Pixar film, and I'm going to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. Koski's new album came out. I still got to do the Mikey Sears album review, and the Pyramid of Skulls is coming out. So there's a lot of good shit going on here, and I can't wait to share with you. More guests are coming on the show. It's going to be dope. Love you guys. Whoop, whoop, much clown love.